Grandma to bring it for you. That's it. So this one, this one, this one, or this one. You're going to choose?
Yeah.
Go on then, you get one. Get one. You get a book. Oop. We're going to have that one. Yeah, you're going to give it to Grandma. I'll read it to you.
Yeah.
We're reading this one, are we? We're reading this one. And then we're reading that one, are we? Ta? And then we're getting this one. No? Ta? Are you reading it? Ta? Right. Tea. Oh, wow. You ready? Mary and Joseph were walking to Bethlehem. Mary was going to have a baby very soon. Can you do that one? When they arrived in Bethlehem, it was very busy. So it's ears again. There's baby Jesus. Hello. Good afternoon. So who's in the background? Who's with me? Good old George. Good old George. Right, I'm going to put you down. You need to wait for this, okay? Right, so I've got my Christmas tree. Are you ready? Let me not drop you. Hey. Oh, there. You see? Got my one. My husband thinks I'm truly cracked. I've turned into a woman that he doesn't know. That's what happens when you go out. I think when you stayed in for so long, you end up buying like really crazy things that you would never have bought. Hello, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yes, done that. Waffling already. Before I start, I want to make sure that I mention the daily gratitude that I am doing personally in the month of December. And if you'd like to join me on Instagram, that would be great. I'd be really interested to learn what you're grateful for, and if it's something that you practice. Doesn't have to be a big thing, doesn't have to be life-changing. I'm just looking at the small things in life, trying to find the joy. So the reflection book that I've been reading was talking about giving yourself time for play. As children, you make sure that your children get that time, or children, they do get that time, but for adults, I think it's a bit more difficult, and especially at this time of the year when there's so much going on with Christmas preparations and planning. And I think I must have felt a bit like that when I went to bed last night. Even though I was tired, as soon as my head hit the pillow, I was like, yeah, my mind was just whirring. And I've not been able to settle today. I've been flitting here, there and everywhere in the house. So I need to rein myself in. So I have, yes, I've decided not buying any yarn today. Just today. So I've been buying some patterns. Oh, excuse me. So I have bought the lovely Whitmore sweater. And I really would like to have a go at this. And I have got some yarn. I'm very conscious of this area, and I've noticed when I've been doing the podcast and I keep like going touch myself. So I've got some yarn that I bought for a cardigan, and I haven't made it, so I'm going to use this. It's the Bellissimo Stylecraft, and it is acrylic. But I thought I'll give this a go because I would like to be able to make something that will fit me. And I have made a top-down sweater. I made one for Fred this year, the Tin Can Knits basic one, and it was lovely. So I understand the construction, so I think it would be better for me to try something this way so I can get to here. And if I haven't got the right size, I can sort of take it back, even though that is a yoke, and there'll be a lot of lace. I've looked at it ever since it's been out, and I thought, right, I'm going to do it. Whether I actually cast it on between now and Christmas, I don't know. I think I'm a bit stressed about gift knitting. I'm halfway through one project, and if I sit down, it should just take me 2 evenings to finish. So I feel a bit better about that this morning. I was up in the middle of the night and I was knitting for 3 hours. So I feel a lot better now. Then I've got one more project that I need to finish, and I just need to sit down and plan what I'm going to do. And I think once I get started, I'll be okay. So that's the Whitmore sweater. Oh, and also I haven't got the right needles. Well, I have, but look, I've got these. These came off a magazine, so I need to order some tips to go with those needles that I showed you the other day. So that's something else I need to do. I had a bit of a problem with my PayPal account. I wasn't able to get in. It said I hadn't got enough funds or something. So I thought, right, I'll go on there today and I'll get that sorted. And it was all in my husband's account, or my husband's name. I don't know why. And I wasn't really tempted to put my order on his card, but I didn't. I managed to change it all over. I hate technology. And I went in and told him, and he was like, oh, I said, it's fine, have what you want. I was like, oh, I've already paid for it. It doesn't matter. So I've made a decision now, and I think I feel quite happy with that. I am a planner, and I think I feel a lot calmer when I've got a plan. So just bear with me while I turn around. I should have moved these before, so I do apologise. So the lovely Sherborne Crafts, the advent that I've got, I've been opening all of these. Let's turn it upside down. Yeah, all of these. I'll lay these out in a minute so you can see. And I don't quite know what to do with those. And I am getting a bit better at remembering patterns and seeing patterns. So I have bought, and I think this has been out a couple of years or maybe a year, and this is, oh, I can't even pronounce this lady's name, Barbara something. I haven't got my glasses on. So this is what I was thinking of doing, and you do the hat with all these different minis, and I thought that would be really nice, that I could have something that I could keep for my first proper advent. So if any of you have knitted this, leave me a message down below and let me know like how you've got on. And I'm taking it that I've got the right yarn. So yes, I have. Yes, I have. So I've got that. So I feel a lot happier with that. I know what I'm doing with Ellis, and I don't know what I'm doing with. Oh yes, I do know what I'm doing with Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit. So I'm going to start one of those blankets. I can't think what it's called now. I've already told you, but I can't remember what it's called. Oh, that's crazy when I go with my head. It's like I am having a bit of a problem, I think, this last week or fortnight, that my brain and my mouth are not working in the right order. I think I know what I'm saying, but what comes out of my mouth is totally different. So bear with me, please. And my last podcast, I think I mentioned that I wanted a mitten to go with my hat and my scarf that I've just completed. And I think I showed you this book the other day. That's what when I'm watching the podcast, I try and have this. It's not, I don't always have it, but I try and put the episode down and the date, and then if they've mentioned anything, you know, if I see a particular pattern, and I know that I can't like knit and crochet everything, but I could have a look and see. But I've also thought that when I see something that I really want to do, I just need to print it off. And I was watching lovely Dawn from Dawn's Days. So this is what I found. And this is a DK, I think sport, isn't it? Is it sport worsted pattern? I'll leave the details in the link below, but that looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to use my yarn I got from Crafty Cleggs. I think it's called Caramel, Simply Caramel, I think it's called. So that, I think that will go lovely with my hat and my shawl. I might have to use some fluff to go with it, but I've got some left, so that I'm really pleased. And then I have also bought the Killarney from Amy Lowden, to which that looks beautiful. And I know that isn't in colour, but I think it's been around enough that people have seen it. And the idea is that you use, I think it's like 20 odd minis, so which I have got a little collection now, so I think I've got enough that I could use that. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. So I'll just open my advents with you and see what I've got today. And hopefully the light will be a bit better than what it was the other day upstairs. Oh, I've got another little charm. Right, let's show you the yarn first. What's this called? Oh, I don't know how you pronounce that. See that? Yeah. That's lovely, isn't it? It's a slightly darker than what it's showing up on camera. Yeah, that's really nice. Really nice. So I feel quite excited now that I've thought about that hat. I think I'd seen it on Ali's Little Drops of Wonderful, and that's the that's a little stitch marker. Isn't that lovely? A very 70s green. Reminds me of a pair of trousers my mum made herself. I thought she was the bee's knees, walking down the street in those, that colour. Right, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit. I've just ordered some. I know I said I wasn't buying any yarn today. I'm trying not to buy any yarn in December unless it's a gift. So I was just I'm doing a swap of a friend, so she's sending me something that she ordered by mistake, and I'm buying some yarn for her. I said, no, it's fine, just let me know what you want. Of course, she directed me to Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit's website, and I was so good. I just ordered for my friend. It's really nice, really nice. So what's this one? Oh, Annabella. Oh, look at that. Is that lovely? That is so nice, so nice. I think also it's perhaps a good idea. It's really nice to have some minis, because then you've got a range of colours and you can see what you would like. Oh, look. Beautiful, beautiful. She's so good at matching her colours. So that's lovely. Another little package. I'm sorry if I repeat myself every time that I'm opening it. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, it's lovely, but it truly is. Look at that. Hot chocolate. Lovely. I'm also on a bit of a detox supposedly this week. My daughter's doing one, my youngest daughter. Sure, Mum, will you do it with me? I said, oh, yeah. Apart from, I've done quite well since Monday, but I'm not supposed to have any carbs. I think I posted a couple of pictures. I had rice. But that's my only carb that I've had during that day. Apart from Wednesday was really bad because I forgot. Oh. Do you know what I absolutely love? These little lavender sachets are so lovely. Oh, and this is from Craft House Magic. So that's beautiful. So I need to, that's what I need to do, is I need to print the pattern off and do that. And then I'll be sorted, which will be good. Right, I think I'm going to leave it short and sweet. Oh, I can already see that I've spoken for way too long, so I'm sorry. Just enjoy your company and enjoy sharing things with you. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up and leave me a message. Hi, a bit later now. Just come on to say I'm going to make some cookies, make some cookie dough. So I thought I'd share that with you. It's Saturday the 12th of August and it is about, it's just gone 9 o'clock. I've just got up. Got up in the last, half an hour. So I've made myself a drink, one of my herbal teas from my advent calendar. And it's really nice. It's the white tea with lemongrass, cocoa, ginger, coconut and passion fruit flower. So really, really lovely. You're going to see my face this morning. I'll show you a little bit. Pyjamas. These are my new ones. Kind of loungy pyjamas. I'll just put those on. Yeah, that's really unusual for me to sleep about 8:30. I think because I hadn't slept the other night. I had some catching up to do. So I just sat here quietly, read the book, my reflections. So my gratitude today is to be grateful for, let me just get my book, I just want to make sure that I phrase this correctly. Protecting Your Energy. So that's the book that I've been looking at. And protecting your energy. And it's about protecting the energy and looking at sort of what drains and depletes you. I think I might have been a bit like that yesterday. So it's saying that we need to let go of people, places and behaviour that don't work for us anymore, and think about what we feel when we eat certain foods, drink certain beverages and go certain places. So it's everything around you. One of the things I found over the last few months is the news and the media and the way certain things are reported. And I'm not going to go into all of that, but sometimes you can't get away from it. We don't buy a daily newspaper, so we'd have to go on the internet to have a look, and also put the TV or the radio on. So I kind of limit myself to just watch the headlines and keep myself informed. Not every day. Sometimes I might go a couple of days. It depends on how it's been reported. So that I think is relevant for me today because I've got something that I'm going to show you. So quietly open my advents. This is the one from Ellis. So I need to print that pattern off to see if the yarn is named, because there's no labels on them, and it'd be nice to have that so that I can perhaps go back and order some at a later date. Once I've started knitting this wrap up. So that's my Sherborne Crafts. This is beautiful. This is jade. I can pronounce this one today. So that's really lovely. So I feel really, really pleased to open that this morning and thinking that I'm going to do that hat of minis with her yarn, so that I've got a project there. And this one is lovely from Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit. Betsy Ann. Look how lovely that is. Really nice. It's matched up perfectly with the Liberty Square. And then there's some little presents inside, and I've not been very good on these. It looks like, I think these are vanish, or these like 2 little candles. But I'm just worried about pulling that. So all the cuppings I've got in this room, I don't have a pair of scissors, so I'll open those very carefully. I might see if I can put my rabbit on my tree. If I can like hook something on this side, that'd be nice to have him on my tree. And a flower power tea, so I'll try that later today. That intrigues me. And then a little message. Oh, let's take it back. Can you read it? And then a recipe for a really lovely soup. I might try that next week. It's Mrs. Rabbit's curried carrot and coconut soup. I do like to have a soup in the freezer. It's always handy. Right, so let me show you what I've realised I've done. Do you ever knit something, you're so enthusiastic about knitting it that you sort of knit away and then eventually realise that you've made a mistake? This is this sock that I've been knitting. So I've done, so that's my cake. And that's my contrast yarn for the rib cuff and toe. And I was thinking about not showing you, but I was a little bit embarrassed that I'd made this mistake. But this is how it goes. So this is what I've done. That's my heel, and that's the mistake that I've made. That I've put that in, and I've had to knit all the way down here. So it means that this bit I've had to knit from. It'll be that side. So I've knitted from this side here. Yeah, this side here, all the way along, and I've had to cut my yarn. And I couldn't work it out. I can't believe that I've gone that far. So I've cut my yarn. Look at the mess of the sock inside. So that's what this is, all my ends. So I cannot believe that I've been so stupid. I don't know what possessed me, I really don't. So that, look at the state of that. That is really bad. And that's really bad. So I've had to cut it and tie it, it's just still too loose. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, excuse me. What I was thinking I'll do. These are the socks that I knitted early in the year. It's a heel, flap and gusset. And you're supposed to, a heel and a flap. That should gusset there. So I'm quite capable of knitting them. Just for some reason, I haven't, I just didn't knit them properly. So I was quite annoyed with myself when I realised yesterday afternoon that's what I had done. So I think I'm definitely going to take them back, and then I'm going to try and unpick this. I cannot believe that I've made such a mistake. Look at that, that is absolutely appalling. But hey ho, I'm not going to beat myself up too much. I'm going to just undo that, and then I don't know quite what, when I get to this bit, I'm going to attempt to pull it all back and then tie it, do like a magic knot, and see if I can knit that way, because I'm just worried that that's all I've got, and I've got a heel, flap and gusset and two toes to come out with it. And I think I've decided that I'm going to try my best. I would like the two heels to match, and then if I haven't got enough for both the toes, I have got another yarn. It's a slightly different red. Let me just go and get it and I'll show you. Right, I'm back. So that's what I've got left, and that's the one that I had in my box. So it is a different colour, but I might just get away with the toes in it. We will see. That's if I don't throw into that window. So what my plans today? My plans today are to take the boys' boxes over, and I've got to pop into Tesco's first, so that'll be interesting on a Saturday. So I'm going to sit here till about 10, and then get going, and then I'll be back this afternoon. I think I've got a couple more things I'd like to share with you today. So I hope you're all having a nice Saturday, whatever your plans are, whether they be busy, they be quiet, whether you have Christmas preparations or whether you don't. That I'd be interested to know if you celebrate Christmas, and if you don't, and why. I think it must be very difficult to try and get away from Christmas, or even if you don't perhaps celebrate Christmas, you maybe do a few things. Yeah, maybe you. Well, I was going to say meet up with your family, but maybe you have a nice, have a nice meal. Just have some quiet time together. Yeah, let me know. Speak to you later.
So I will need to do about 5 repeats of the spacer stripe and the colour. So I will have these finished in lots of time before Christmas. I'm just going to keep working on at them, and as soon as I'm finished then I can get the wear out of them. So enjoying these. It's the first time I think I've done actually a Christmas Eve or
Look at you, hey? Look at you. Oh, is that good, Bron? Hey? Oh, you just love this saga, don't you? Hey? You just love the saga. This dog would get in the Arga if she could. She really would. I can't believe the boys have been allowed to sit on the mat. Excited, Max? You're waiting for your dad? Is that what you're doing? Are you waiting for your dad? You are, aren't you? Hey? Hey? You're waiting for your dad to get up. The boys are waiting for Mr. Jack to get up. Because what does Mr. Jack give you? A biscuit. That's why, isn't it? Hey? To give you a biscuit. Look at all those. Oh, make a rug out of all of you, couldn't I? Hey? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that really. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Still got my pyjamas on. Yeah, this dog, it's a laughing joke in our house that if that door was open, she'd actually get in. Look at her. Have any of you got a dog that does this? Paws on her. And she will stay there for the best part of the day, hugging that Arga. Right. This is my sock that I've taken back. So I feel a bit happier now that I've got to this point. So I can just pick up the stitches for the gusset in this yarn and start again. And I've pulled everything back, I'll show you. So that's all my all the red of the heel. So my plan is to just perhaps do a magic knot ball and see if I can knit with that and salvage some of that. And then these are the strands in the order that I pulled back as well. I'll try and do the same for that. So hopefully I'll come on and I'll be able to show you my progress. Maybe not today, but in a couple of days. Okay. Merry Christmas! Do you want a jumper? Yay! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Happy Saturday! Let me just. Oh, yeah. Happy Saturday, the 12th of December. So we're halfway through Vlogmas. So welcome. I think I was talking to you earlier about my socks. The disaster I'd had. I feel a lot better now that I've taken it back. Oh, excuse me. You have to forgive me if I sound a bit nasally. My sinuses are up at the moment. So yeah, got dressed, put makeup on. So I'm obviously going out. So just Tesco's, pop in to get a couple of bits, and then just drop this box off to the boys. Oh, And I was looking for a pair of antlers to go with my jumper, but I couldn't find any in their dressing up box. I found these. What do you think? I think if anybody watches this for the first time, I think I'm absolutely correct. I think I've been inside for too long, or in tier 3 for too long. Yeah, it's enough of that silliness. So I've got some, another advent box for the boys. I'll show you what I've put in there. Right, so these are their cookies. We've got in some cookie cutters. Made them some biscuits yesterday. Gingerbread stars and some gingerbread. Gingerbread stars. They're for the boys. A couple from the daughter and a boyfriend. And these are, you can't see these, can you? And these are the white cookies that we made. The sugar cookies. It's a bit of a funny recipe in the sense of they're really hard to cut out because the mixture, even though we put it in the fridge, as it said, were quite sticky, but they taste delicious. Oh, that's got the place, look. Can you see that? It says I'm on Santa's good list, so they've got one each of those. What else have they got? Oh, they've got some icing and they've got some sprinkles. Oh, and they've got an egg cup, Father Christmas. Yeah, egg cup for boiled egg and soldiers. They've got some sweets. We kind of buy these for Fred. He loves a Freddo. We've got those. Oh, and I managed to get Kevin the Carrot. So they've got that. Oops, you see that? Yeah. So they've got that storybook. And then my daughter was in all the midst of everything of going back to work, she forgot to order the Christmas cards. Everything was strange this year. So I've got a couple of puzzle books. These are ones that I already had, and I think they'd, one of them, this one, I think they had, they've done a couple of pages. This one is brand new, and that's the countdown to Christmas, 24 days, but there's all different like activities and things that they can do on there. I think Alfie will enjoy this one. Let's pause you a minute. And as I said, my daughter was saying about these Christmas cards. So I said, I'm sure I've got something in the drawer for the boys. Oh my word, I think I must have just pulled loads of shops. There's a felt Christmas card. There's another Christmas card. There's a sewing Christmas card. So they've got plenty of things there. They've got some decorations to have a go at, to hang on the tree. I thought nobody had made that. That's like a little owl. I don't know who did that, but they'll be able to finish that. And then there's a Christmas tree as well that you can put a little tea light in. So they've got that. What else have they got? Oh, there's some decorations here. Those paper chains and the little not glass perspex, aren't they? Little sun catchers. So they've got those. And they've got make your own reindeer bunting. And then they can do like a little wreath. They've got some stamps and a big pot of, I don't know, bits in. So she's going to love me when I arrive and all this stuff, because I want to do it all at once. Right, so I'm going to go because I'm getting a bit giddy. I need to calm down. And I might not see you today, so it might be, this will go up later on. Hopefully I can come on and have a few words. You know what I'm like. So I hope you're having a fabulous afternoon. It's about 1:55 here, so I need to get my skates on. Speak to you later.